welcome to another video. Hey, today's video is gonna be, hey drummers. Today's video is gonna, wait a second. Am I blocking? I'm gonna block stuff. Today's video is gonna be, yeah, I posted one about a week ago on rhythmic displacement, so I'm going to talk more about that, and it goes something like this. Live editing. See that edit? That was in the moment editing. Let's see. So we talked about basic rock beat, the We Will Rock You beat, playing it on the downbeat, then playing on the upbeat. 4 times starting on the downbeat, then 4 times starting it on the upbeat. 1, 2, 3. Let's do that again. 3, 4. Snare drum feels a little high again. So strange, man. Never feels the same. It's because I just set up in this room in my new place. I feel like I'm doing this, leaning back into this corner. So, with what I just said in mind, in order to expand this, there are 2 different ways to do that upbeat, rhythmic displacement. That's what we're doing. That's what it's called. The way I'm doing it, I'm relocating the hi-hat too, the accents of the hi-hat, right? I'm playing 1, 2, 3, 4. I'll do it one time each, right? I'll do the downbeat version and then the upbeat version. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, empty, 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 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, empty, 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 and 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1. Now that really shifts the feel because you're changing those, putting those accents on the downbeat. Let me play what I just played with the whole kit. 1 measure of the downbeat version, 1 measure of the upbeat version of We Will Rock You. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so that really changes that rhythmic dissonance, I feel, because I'm saying it, therefore I feel it. It's weird when people say I feel when they are speaking. Isn't that strange? Because they are the I. Anyway, so, right, what if you don't change the hi-hat and you keep the accents on the downbeat and just change the bass drum and the snare drum, starting on the upbeat? What does that sound like? Let's see. 1 measure of each. 1, 2, 3, 4. What do you think? Can't hear you. What I think is that it's not as dissonant. It's not as rhythmically dissonant, right? You still have the hi-hat playing those accents, right? So if you didn't want to cause as much dissonance, right, in the music, you could keep that hi-hat going and play one time. One, two, four times each. 2, 3, 4. 1 Feel that? So not as rhythmically dissonant, right? Because you're keeping those accents going. I have to videotape myself playing this snare drum. It's always good to look back at yourself, because I feel like this snare drum is too high. Theoretically, it's not too high. Belly button is what the old school guys said. What's his name? That's like right over the snare drum. So maybe I'm just not used to it. Looks like my forearms even pointing up. Anyway, lots of talk. So let's do a comparison to end this, be the last thing we do for this lesson. I'm going to play 4 measures, We Will Rock You, like the original. 4 measures, then 4 measures of the upbeat displacement, keeping, let's call it a half displacement, right? We got to give it a name to shorten this. So half displacement means the hi-hat stays accenting on the downbeat. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, and 4, etc. Then 4 measures of the original and 4 measures of the full displacement with the hi-hat accenting on the offbeats. So you can get a comparison of the amount of rhythmical dissonance that happens. And this is just giving you more tools in the music. If you feel the music harmonically is getting dissonant, if there's tension building, maybe the volume is rising, maybe the music's getting busier during a solo section, at the height of a solo section, you have to just listen to a lot of music to know when these tools are most useful. But this is just to give you more tools in your bag, which is great. Always great to have more options, except for when shopping for butter or cereal. Because you really don't need that many of those, do we? Okay, back to drumming. So here we go. 4 measures original, 4 measures half rhythmically displaced on the upbeat. That's too long. 4 measures scratch. Yeah. 4 measures original, 4 measures half displaced, 4 measures original, 4 measures full displaced. Okay, I'm going to make one adjustment, small adjustment to my setup. Here it goes. Tiny little hi-hat raise. Why, you might ask? I like making these lessons sort of like a sitting in on my practice session. So this is what this is. You guys get an inside look at what is going on during my practice session, why I'm making certain changes. I don't feel like I have enough room between my hands. That feels better. It's giving me more room for my snare drum hand to come up and not hit. Not hit my right hand stick. Here we go. 1, tempo. There you go. There's my second lesson on Rhythmic displacement using the We Will Rock You beat. Questions, comments, put them below. Suggestions, Eric Biondo, thank you. Also known by a lot of the world as strictly Biondo. Beyondo. Check out his music, great stuff. Said using your voice, great. Maybe I will address that in the next lesson. I'm going to keep this one short. Yeah. Thanks for watching. Until next time, keep grooving.